Hello, my name is Alexander Roda Velandia, and in this moment I'm recording this video for the class Teaching English for Specific Purposes. Basically, I'm gonna start making a short introduction and then I'll be answering some questions that we were asked through the assignment. As I mentioned before, I'm Alexander Rueda and I'm 32 years old. I live in Bogota, and basically I started to study in this university a few years ago. In this moment I'm in 9th semester, and my expectations about the course are, in one hand, I'd like to learn about the aspects that I have to consider when planning an English course, and secondly, I'd like to learn how to make a syllabus for these kind of courses. Well, talking about the questions, the first one is, according to the course description, what could your personal goal be while completing the course and why? I'd say that my personal goal would be design a syllabus for an ESP course taking into consideration the core areas of its structure. I consider that in our role as English teachers, we should have the ability of designing courses taking into consideration the needs of a target group. Another reason to support my personal goal is because throughout the training on designing courses, we can develop different skills which may feed our professional profile. Secondly, according to the course contents, how do you think the course will help you improve your teaching competences? Well, basically, in one hand, I'd say that this course aims to make us more critical about our teaching practices. In this self-evaluated practice always reveals positive and negative aspects which can be assessed in order to find the best practices to teach. In the other hand, because as I already mentioned, this course will train us on needs analysis, material development, and research, and all of them are important to boost the teaching competencies. Number 3, according to the course contents, what are the 2 topics you like the most and why? First of all, I like the topic about the analysis of components for designing ESP courses. This because through this content we can learn about what is needed in order to develop an ESP course. And secondly, the other topic that I like is about creating a syllabus for ESP courses. I think that this topic is really interesting as long as I will be able to make a syllabus by myself, and this is an unknown field for me. I really want to learn how to make it. The 4th question is, according to the course presentation, what ESP courses would be useful and more needed in Colombia? Well, from my perspective and taking into consideration the course presentation, I would say that in Colombia there are a lot of professionals who need a special course to help them improve in their own careers. So they may need courses for specialized vocabulary which can be really useful for them. In addition, the touristic area in Colombia also requires a special course which can be taught in order to improve the service offered. And finally, what courses you have taken or taught in the past. Regarding this area, I remember that some years ago I was hired by a company who was piloting a new technical course in bakery, and I had to teach my students strategies or different things for them to communicate with people or bakers from other countries. I remember that it was a tough task since there was no material for these kind of courses and I had to do everything by myself. Well, that's all. See you in the next video. Bye.